discussion about Gear Tier 15. I know it's one of the things that everybody's excited about, and you could already experience all the fun and joy of Gear Tier 15 inside of Blitz. If you took like right here, you could see that the opposing team, like this is the 14 ring and this is the 15 ring. Now, interesting thing about that is MSF.gg was able to go in and get that data out of the game files, and we're going to take a look at that because there's some pretty significant boosts to character power levels, and then they are also able to find the power levels to go from 70 to 80, and we can just toggle through this right here. This is a great website. Let's see, like 75 14 is where a lot of people are currently on Black Bolt. You can see the power levels 282, 27, and then we can ramp this all the way up to 80. We can ramp that up to 15, and we can see that it jumps up significantly. And the interesting thing about that is that up until Gear 14, like when you went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it was like 3% boost per level. Even going up from 10 to 11 to 12 to 13, it was only like 2, 3, 4, 5%. But then when you jump from 13 to 14, the stat increases got just absolutely huge. And on 15, according to the data mine, you're getting the same monstrous jump. I mean, it's like the difference between 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 is nothing. And then it goes from 13 to 14, it just goes off a chart. And then the same thing happens when going to 15. And that's kind of interesting because as we know from the blog post last week is that this is going to be important because the requirement to get into Dark Dimension 4 to unlock Dr. Doom is going to be Gear Tier 15. We don't have a lot of information about that other than it's coming and that is going to be a thing. Now, there's going to be new pieces, and for some reason the website is not loading up everything correctly right now, but there's actually more new pieces that have not been identified in the game, and that's fine because you would expect that they're going to create some sort of new choke point because they were pretty explicit about relieving the choke point on the mini uniques in the Road Ahead blog post. Now, that's not what I want to rant about. What I want to rant about is SBCs. And SBCs is absolutely horrific right now. And because when we look at all these pieces required to go up to Gear Tier 15, specifically those new pieces, we don't know how they're going to be released. We don't know if they're going to be hard to get. We don't know if they're going to be easy to get. But we do know about SBCs. And I just want to take a look at Carnage in specifically, and I've already done the math. Basically, right here, 360 is the required min amount to go to 13. And then to go 14 was 780. Right? So that was 1,140. And then this new one is another 1,440. And it looks like all of the important characters that I looked at, which were like Ebony Maw, Black Bolt, and Carnage, had this horrific, almost every character is going to need 2,500 SBCs. What an amazing value that you can buy in-game. Hidden offers right now, and I'm working on Carnage. I just want to show you this incredible value. Carnage, to go all the way up to Gear Tier 15, is going to need 2,400 SBCs, and you get the privilege of being able to buy a maximum of 8 of 50 of them for $20. That means I have to buy that 51 times at $20 a piece is $1,000. $1,032 if I could buy them all the way up. Yes, there's other ways to get SBCs, but not really. This number that we're talking about is different than ABCs. It's different than other gear. I mean, ABCs has been the big crunch point in the game for a long time, but each character only needs about 300. We're talking about an exponential number of SBCs needed per character. Absolutely over the top amounts. And we're not getting that much every day. I know there's 3 nodes that you can farm every day. Yes, they do have a 4 times drop rate. It could be a 16 times drop rate for all I care. It's still not that many. There's just not a lot of places. And well, we got that relic event that comes across monthly and it gives you like 30. 30 is nothing when you're going to need 2,500 per character. Okay. So here's the moral of the story, really. Here's the moral of the story here right now. I've been a little bit upset because it's taken me a long time to get through Dark Dimension 3. There's a lot of rewards at the end of Dark Dimension 3. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go through it the first time. Boy, I am going to be all we're going to do is hoard everything. Because if this is going to be a thing, I mean, I'm not going to be taking good characters like Taskmaster to 14 just because he's amazing in Alliance Wars. I'm not going to have that luxury. I'm not going to have that luxury to take characters like Taskmaster. At best, I'm going to take my Black Order up to 14, and then I'm going to be done. I'm just going to take my Black Order to 14 after I finish Dark Dimension 3. I'm going to go through it a second time. I'm not going to boost up other characters to make going through Dark Dimension 3 the second time easier, because I don't know. We don't know what Dark Dimension 4 is going to be like, and we also don't know what ISO 8 is going to be like. So I'm just going to put this out there. I'm actually legit kind of worried about Gear Tier 15. Never mind the new random pieces that we don't know how we're going to get. We already have a severe crunch with the minion uniques. They said they're going to relieve that, but they're going to introduce a new crunch for this 15. Never mind that. We're just talking about SBCs, Superior Basic Catalysts. We just got to hoard harder. My goodness. This is stifling more so than gold. And I know I made some videos talking about picking what characters you want to take up to 14 very carefully, because these SBCs, I wasted a lot of SBCs on characters that serve no purpose and no reason of being at 14. Sif, oh yeah, she's skill. What are you gonna spill skill on? Doesn't matter. The SBCs are valuable. Shield medic, oh yeah, she's skill. And what are you gonna spill in the skill? It doesn't matter. Those SBCs are value. Shield Trooper doesn't need any SBC, doesn't need any superior minion uniques to go to 14. It doesn't matter. Those SBCs are so incredibly valuable when we're needing when they get to, my mind's blown. 2,500 SBCs to max a character out. Now, I hope that the data mine is wrong. I mean, but here's the problem. I was talking about this on stream about the data mine. He's like, oh, it's like, maybe it's just the data mine. Maybe they're just doing and coding the data mine this way just for Blitz so that we can get these Blitz matches. And they just put it into the game now as a proxy. Maybe nothing's set in stone. And some people in chat is like, you know what? The data mines have been accurate lately. And I have to agree. The data mines have been very accurate recently in what the developers are going to do. And I haven't seen a lot of deviation from the data mines and what actually goes live in a minute, maybe even like a year. So what do you think about all of this? This is kind of crazy talk. Head over to MSF.gg and take a look at it. Play with it yourself and see if you have any thoughts about it. And you can see that the power gains from going from 14 to 15 is quite significant, but the gear cars, and for some reason it's not working. Normally it loads up all the pictures, but it's not working right now. Sometimes I find that here on that site, it doesn't load up all the way, but that's fine. But just take a look at it and put down in the comment section what you think. Or are they going to just like, they have to just loosen SBCs, maybe the new challenge tiers, maybe the new nodes will have higher drop rates. They have to do something to give us a massive amount of SBCs, because this is so different than ABCs only needing like, only 300 per character always seemed like a lot. We're jumping into thousands per character on this SBC problem. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. and keep on gaming. And I'll promise my next video won't be as salty as this one. All right, guys. Bye.